Yeah, it cut off, but we good.
It cut off?
Yeah. But we going, it's going.
It says, 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 16 in the GNT. It says, there will be great political turmoil.
Right, we see political turmoil going right now. Basically, America's objective is to have full control of all nations. You want to have full dominance. Which is granted, but you're the wrong people. The children of Israel is going to be the nation that have full dominance over the earth. So right now you're seeing political wars. You got America going to other nations, basically bringing forth their legislation. If you don't abide by their rules, that's when the war is going to break loose. If you don't check in, give your resources unto them, they're going to start war with you. America is known as the hammer of the earth. He go throughout the earth terrorizing, bringing forth their laws upon other nations. Got it.
It says, with one group trying to overpower another and gain control.
See, that's America. America is really trying to have control over all the nations. But you got nations that's not with that. You had Trump a few weeks ago, he basically said his objective is to eliminate Iran's nuclear capability.
I thought he did it already.
Yeah, last year.
Operation Midnight Hammer. We decimated him like never before. I thought you did it already. Nigga, what happened? When you going back? Surely this motherfucker just, hey, bro, they can't stop fucking lying, bro. Right. Like, stop lying, nigga.
It's like, why are you doing that for? Like, Iran is not a threat. You the one that's bullying Iran.
There you go. Oh, slack it. Can I make this point? Right. Like the brother said, Iran is not the threat. Iran didn't start this war. And now they're saying Iran has sleeper cells, you know, and there's a possible attack that's coming to, you know, American soil, California, by the Iranians. So it was Colonel Douglas McGregor, he made a good point. He said Iran wouldn't give Israel that how do I say it, man, that joy or that advantage, you know? Why would Iran want to give Israel that, man? Because if Iran do something, he said that the supreme leaders of Iran is telling all their people around the world, do not do anything to America. Because they don't want to do anything, you know, to justify them devils coming up in their land and bombing them anymore. So it wouldn't make no sense for Iran to carry out any terror attacks. But it would make sense for the American government to carry out a terror attack and blame it on Iran so they could use heavier artillery on Iran. Because they need the support of the American citizens, right? So Iran is not coming, Iran don't got no fucking sleeper cells in America. The FBI and the CIA do.
Because when they asked Trump about it, they said, yo, are you aware about the sleeper cells that the FBI is warning about? He said, yeah, we're aware of them, we got our eyes on all of them. Like, so if you know that, why don't you
prevent it?
Why don't you, yeah, like, how is it that you know they exist and you know where they are, but you're not doing anything about it?
And four drones got stolen from America. Come on, man.
$5,000.
If that happens, bro, you can't even go up to fucking Macy's and fucking shoplift. Must just walk on a fucking American military base and steal military fucking equipment. If that happened, then that shows a lot about your goddamn military, man. Get scurried down the street, you fucking rat. Yeah. I got a quick precept. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 6. It says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Right, crop. The day of the Lord is a terrible day that's coming to a city near you. The day of the Lord is going to be dreadful. It's going to be a day of bloodshed and destruction. You got it?
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Yeah, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty upon all the nations and the wicked of our people. Only ones that's going to be saved and hidden from the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shah is the elect.
Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Right. It says, men's heart fell in for fear, for the great terror of Yahweh Shem Shah. The presence that the Lord is going to bring in the near future is going to be beyond something that no man saw, bro. Just imagine you see a so-called black man in the sky with the heavenly host to wage war. Yeah, that's just like Salaki, my bad, bro. Like, just who walk past somebody, you see they aura, bro. They got that bop. You can tell, nah, son is tough. You know not to play with him. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be far greater than the second coming. But just to give you an example, like a vibration that the Lord is gonna bring, it's gonna cause fear.
This prophecy's playing out already because that U.S. naval ship, that all the soldiers took their shirts and stuffed it in the fucking toilet because they don't want to fight. Guess what? That shit caught on fire. And they're saying it's the fucking sailors did that shit because they don't want to go and fight because what? They're afraid. Look, and what just happened? An American refueling plane just got shot down, killing 6 of them. Iran had said, listen, we got a bargain for you. We're going to keep the Straits of Hormuz closed indefinitely. And here's the ticker. Get all your fucking military out of our region. And then we'll open it back. Exactly. Or we're going to bomb the fuck out of each and every one of them. See, the Lord took away, the supreme leader. Because he wasn't, he didn't really want to fight. But now the son is out for vengeance. And he had pictures of his father, his daughter, his whole family got murdered. So he's out for blood, man. Yeah. So it says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed at one another. Their faces shall be as flames. That's that, and when it says amazed here, the word is amar, which means dumbfounded. They ain't gonna know what the fuck is going on, man. And they go as travail. You ever seen a woman give birth? That shit look painful, bro. And they compare it to breaking all the bones in your body at the same time. So this is the destruction that the Lord is bringing up on Babylon for all the hell that is put on his people. Because what he said, he that touches you touches the apple of mine eye. Imagine you have a child and somebody push your child down. Bro, you looking for blood. Ain't no bargaining after that. Ain't no peace treaty we gonna make with you after that. You want that motherfucker dead, lifeless, bro. You want him to suffer. And that's what Yahweh Shem Yahshua is bringing up on these people, man. And these soldiers, they know. They're on the fucking battlefield, man. They know what this is gonna bring. They know that, shit, we might not make it back home.
We got access to the internet too.
Yeah.
So they see the videos about the drones. You feel me? Hell no.
Yeah, bro.
Because drones, Iran has thousands of drones, and they're cheap, and they can bypass Esau's defenses.
Yeah.
Because Esau's defenses is not built for those small cheap drones. They're built for like missiles and stuff like that. So that's why those drones, they're like good for asymmetric warfare.
Yeah. And you could put them drones in the back of a fucking truck and drive them any goddamn way. It's not like you need heavy military equipment to move them around. You could disguise a truck as a bread truck, as a fucking ice cream truck, but it's full of drones in there. See, the Iranian people are not, like I said, bro, remember, those are the fucking Persians, man. Those people shook the earth at one point. These are not no pushovers, man. You going into that war, guess what, man? You gonna have a hard time with them. Because just like Afghanistan, what they didn't want to tell you, just like Afghanistan, it's a mountainous region, man. They're playing guerrilla warfare and they're getting the higher ground on your ass, man. In war, whoever got the higher ground wins, because we can see that they can see the enemy coming. All right? These people are not fucking around, man. And the new supreme leader, man, that kid, he's out for that boy, he's out for blood, man. He wants payback, right? And remember what let me get this real quick. I'll speak for a second, bro. I'll get this real quick.
The scripture says that the Lord is going to raise the spirit of the beast. Just how the Persians took down the Babylonians, we're going to have Russia and the modern day Persians, which are the Iranians, they're going to take down America.
Right. This is Daniel chapter 10 and 12. It says, then said he unto me, fear not, Daniel, for at the first day that thou didst set thy heart to understand and to chasten thyself before the Lord thy God, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 120 days, but lo, Michael, one of the chief priests, came to help me, and I remained there with the kings of Persia, and that's where the Lord is right now. Persia, fucking Iran. That's where he is right now, working on the minds of the new king of Persia, man, which is the new supreme leader. You see how this book plays out, bro? You know, like they say, history repeat itself. We in that time again, that the Lord is raising up the Persians.
Well, he said they're no longer doing retaliatory strikes, meaning it's relentless now.
Yeah.
It's not tit for tat. He's going straight through.
It's out of nowhere, so it just pop up.
And they said they're attacking all American
Bases.
Yeah,
you know, not just the bases
in the regions. American
companies.
interests.
Interests.
Yeah.
You know, Amazon, Apple, you know, the data centers, you know, the banks, all of them. You know, they're gonna start sending drones. They're already doing that. Like with Dubai and the Arab countries, you know, they get hit with different drones in their hotels, and it's affecting their economies.
Like they
got
said.
Americans that's stuck over there right now.
Netanyahu, they've been planning this for 40 years, right? And they said that, you know, he was just waiting for a president stupid enough to do this shit. And he got one. Donald fucking Duck, aka Nero. This guy's a fucking jackass, bro. But you know, they got a lot of dirt on that nigga, man. They must got some real shit on him for him to do that, bro. You know?
This is 2nd Ezra 15 verse 28. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east.
Right, Middle East, horrible vision. When you read the scriptures, the prophets received visions from Yahweh Shah. And these visions consist of death and destruction to the particular kingdom that the children of Israel were serving captivity under.
Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots.
Right, many horsemen, tanks, fighter jets, drones, soldiers. That's what's coming out of Persia. That's what's coming out of Russia, China, right?
It says, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth.
Yeah, then the scripture says multitudes and multitudes gathered together to the valley of Jehoshaphat. So it's a reason why what you see that's happening today, everything's happening for a reason. It's war. Thus saith the Lord. The downfall of America is coming. The rise of the kingdom of Yahweh Shah is there.
I believe France just deployed warships to the Middle East.
Wow.
And it's still, this is about a couple days ago. And in the UK, there is this discussion about conscription. Because again, Article 5 enables that if America has troops on ground, they have to join the fight. So it's going to, essentially, Armageddon, all the troops are going to be in that area.
Yeah, in Russia and China, you know, like double dutch, you just waiting your turn to jump in.
Yeah.
You put the boots on the ground, okay. We gonna put boots on the ground.
That's what
It's
Russia
our
waiting
turn.
for. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Russia already condemned America for the atrocities that they did in Iran. Because America, the citizens of America believe that Iran is the bully. But when you go to the East, everybody knows what's really going on. Everybody know that it's America that's causing all those, those attacks.
America and Israel.
Yeah,
America and
Israel,
Israel,
yeah.
America and Israel.
And it's malicious too. It's with the intent to cause harm and danger.
They said,
I'm sorry, you had King Jong-un.
King Jong-un.
King Jong-un from
North Korea.
North Korea. This dude is itching to get in that fight, bro. Because he just, you know, like, all right, let's say, you know, you got two people fighting, right? And one guy wants to get in the fight, but he got to be, you know, hyped up to get in that fight. And you know that shit, so you just gonna keep fighting. And he's like, yo, what's good? Fuck y'all bitch ass niggas. And you ain't even looking at him because that boy just want to get in that battle. So he said, listen, if Israel, because he has his people in Iran, he said if one of his people died by an Israeli strike, he's in. That nigga just want, the Lord is working on the minds of all these kings, man. It's getting to that point where it's really at the point of no return right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
All right? America pulls out this battle right now, which they can't.
They can't.
You know, it'll just show the whole world that these guys are a bunch of pushovers. They're a bunch of cowards.
It would collapse collapse the global economy.
Right
If they pull out.
Right there. You know, so they're at the point of no fucking return. So all they could do is just keep on moving forward with this shit.
I know I won't go on a tangent, but everything is connected to the U.S. dollar because the OPEC agreement, the fact that these Middle Eastern nations like Qatar, Ukraine, Saudi Arabia, not Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Dubai, they sell their oil using U.S. dollars. So economically, they're all tied to the United States monetary system, the stock market. So if they pull out, it'll be the destruction of their economy overnight. And you see them hitting Iran's playing chess, hitting these nations because now the only thing that made them stable was the fact that America agreed to protect them, that they couldn't be touched militarily. But now that they're getting touched, all that shit is facade now.
Even last Turkey. Israel said Turkey is the next Iran. But Israel and America is asking Turkey, hey, can we use your military bases so we could, set up our missiles? Turkey said, no, fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying? And you go after Turkey, you're going to have to fight NATO. Turkey's a NATO nation. So these guys are, man, we got to give thanks to Yahweh Bashim Yashai, man. How long we've been out here teaching about this, man, that this is going to be that war.
It's happening right now.
All we're waiting for is what? The MOTB.
Yeah.
Once we see the MOTB, bro, we know.
Mandated.
Shit, it's over. It's done.
When it's mandated, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord said you're going to hear wars and rumors of wars, but the end is not yet. Why? Because that main prophecy has to come to pass. Okay?
It says that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also, the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as wild boars of the wood.
Yeah, that's going into East Indians, Elam. They bugging out right now. As we mentioned, the new, what they call them?
That's the Iranians. That's the Armenians.
Carmanians, yeah, the Iranians. They basically in that spirit of ancient Persia.
It says, with great power shall they come and join battle with them.
Yeah, with great power. What they have right now, they have thermonuclear capability. The scripture says, let the weak say I'm strong. America was once known as the most dominant nation in the country, in the world. But now you have nations that's able to go toe-to-toe, that can shoot from missile for missile.
And shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians.
Right, it shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. The modern day Assyrians is now America.
This is Job chapter 18, verse 5. It says, yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out.
Right, the wisdom of the wicked, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, Selah. It's going to be put out through Yahweh Shemel Shah.
It says, in the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Right, the spark of his fire shall he not shine. Because, again, Lord Yahweh Shah is not coming to make a peace treaty with the nations. He's not coming to discuss how the kingdom of heaven is going to take over the earth. Yeah, it's not going to be a meeting in the UN. No, the Lord is coming to wage war. That's how the nation is going to be taken out of power. It's going to be taken out of power through bloodshed.
Y'all seen that Futurama episode where the alien came back to take over the earth?
Right.
And he just guarded the newscaster station, and he was like, yo, we're taking over now.
Right, that's how it's going to be.
But Esau does it in such a way to like make mockery of the Lord, but essentially that's how it's going to be, a takeover. A takeover.
Says, who is this that coming from Eden with dark garments from Basra? That's Lord Yahweh Shah returning in his second coming to shed the blood of the Edomites. He's coming to slay the wicked. Got it?
It says, the light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candles shall be put out with him.
Right, this is the dwelling of the Edomites. It's going to be taken down. Esau's kingdom is about to crumble by fire. The second death is coming, going to the Bible. And this second death consists of thermonuclear war.
It says, the steps of his strength shall be straightened.
Right, the steps of his strength shall be straightened. Now, when you read the scriptures, it tells you that the Most High is the one that put nations in power. No, the Lord is the one that put Esau in the power of the earth. The scripture says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So Esau was given the power to rule. The Lord's going to put him in straits. going to be in a difficult position, the worst position ever. Got it.
It says, and his own counsel shall cast him down.
Right, his own counsel, he's going to get a taste of his own medicine. Scripture says that the pride of Esau's heart had deceived him. The same way he had destroyed nations through war, through the atomic bomb, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. We're going to have other nations send forth bombs to America, bombs to Israel.
But yeah, Trump recently did a live broadcasting, and he started blaming his cabinet members. Pete Hegseth, you know, that cracker. You know, I'm ill-advised. They're responsible for me invading Iran. So he already blaming the people that's counseling him on the reason why they losing this war.
Satan against Satan's. Counsel divided. Got it, bro.
It says, for he is cast into a net.
Right, he's cast into a trap. That trap is the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Lord's determination is to destroy Babylon. Babylon is a kingdom that's ran by the Edomites. This is the determination of Yahweh Shemel Shah, to take Esau out of power, to bring forth his righteous kingdom. The kingdom that was promised to us, promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and their seed, which are the 12 tribes of Israel. Got it?
It says, for he is cast into a net by his own feet.
Right, by his own feet. Weaponry, pestilence. Because you know Esau be in control of these pestilence and all that. Yeah. You're going to get a taste of his own medicine in the near future. It's going to be far more worse. Got it?
It says, and he walketh upon a snare.
Yeah, he woke up on the trap. So this is the judgment that's coming upon Esau Edom. And you have the prophets that's saying before. We're speaking before these things happen. A lot of our people not going to take heed. Therefore, they're going to be partakers of the trap that the Lord had for Esau. They're going to be partakers of this destruction. Got something? Yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe, and Asia is talking about over there in the so-called East now, which is actually known as Western Asia. Okay? Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourself with sacks of cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children. Be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
It's heavy because those are the nations that had us in captivity as well. Lord is determined to pay these nations back for what they have done to the children of Israel. We're using the hand of Ham, the hand of Elam, the hand of Ishmael, the hand of Esau. So these nations are going to be in a state of mourning.
It says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?
Right, missiles.
They ain't turning the missile.
You can't turn the missile back. Once a missile be shot out the silo, it's going to go to its target.
It says, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it?
Right, no one's going to quench this destruction. The Lord set forth this judgment to cleanse this evil place that we're on. This evil platform of America. This is an abominable place. So it got to be cleansed. It's going to be cleansed by fire.
Plagues are sent unto you, and plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Right, so you can't turn back the judgment of Yahweh Shah. As it's written, the sword, death, destruction, famine, and plagues are all scourges for a memory. The Lord is using this, bringing forth these judgments to punish the wicked, to punish the godly, to punish those that don't fear Yahweh Shah.
And this war is a plague. You know, this war is a plague that's taking up lives. And that's why the first verse said, bewail your children. You know, look at what happened. 175 little schoolgirls, you know, got murdered by Israeli airstrikes. You know, and Trump is blaming it on Iran. You know, why the fuck would they kill? You know, they just don't. You see, Muslims actually follow a code.
They got integrity.
You know what I'm saying?
They got integrity.
Exactly. They follow a code, and they don't do shit like you dumbasses do. All right. And then when you look in the Talmud, It's basically saying that the goyim or the goy, what they like to say, are animals. And you know, Israelis should be punished for killing a goy. Then you just had like 5 Israeli soldiers just got let off the hook for raping a Palestinian man. These motherfuckers are savages, man. They're a bunch of goddamn faggots. Those can't be the people of the Lord. You think they raped the Palestinian woman? They're raping a fucking man. These people are nasty, bro. It's on fucking camera. These motherfuckers are nasty, man.
Scripture says Esau is profane.
Profane, man. These are Edomites, man. These are lawless fucking dogs. If you read the Talmud, you'll be like, what the? You can't read the Talmud and say, yo, these are the chosen people of God. You're fucking stupid, man. It says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn? Right, ain't nobody gonna quench this fire that's burning right now, which is this war. All right?
It says, Lord said, I am coming to send fire on the earth.
Yeah, and what will I be already killing? That shit is killing, bro.
Can't water it down.
You know what I'm saying? You know, the saying goes, where you see smoke, there's fire. You know what I'm saying? Now we not seeing smoke no more, we seeing the fire.
And you just killed the supreme leader of Iran. You expect his son to just forgive y'all? Nah.
Ceasefire. Let's talk about a ceasefire. Fuck you, man.
Well, they said America has to choose the new one. And that's what they did, because after they killed him, they thought they cut off the head of the snake. But instead, they put his son. Iran elected his son.
You know who they wanted to put in? They have
A
their
puppet.
puppet.
Yeah, puppet,
I believe it was the son of one of the last supreme leaders. And he's a fucking puppet, man. The guy's at the fucking Wailing Wall with that stupid kufi on his head. You know, and that, bowing to the he's a total sellout, man. You know, like Bubble Eyes at the Oscars.
Which is fucked up, because they killed the imam during Ramadan month, because it's Ramadan. And he knew that the guy, the Ayatollah Khamenei, knew that he was gonna die anyway because he had some type of stomach cancer.
Yeah.
So he let them find his location. He went to his house because he was gonna be a martyr.
Yeah.
So he did that to really revolutionize Iran.
But you gotta give it to him though. He ain't right.
Yeah, he martyred himself. Yeah.
Which is rumor going out that this nigga not a Jew is dead, which I ain't gonna speak on that because we don't know how true that is. But if it was him in that situation, that nigga would have ran.
Yeah.
But it says
But his brother got killed.
his brother definitely got killed.
And I believe one of the
Some of his generals as well.
Yeah, Ben Gavin,
Yeah.
one of his councilmen, they really council members.
And the whole world is against these people, man. It says, may one turn away the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. It says, the mighty Lord sent the plagues. Who is he that can drive them away?
Yeah, the Lord is sending the plagues.
The mighty Lord.
Yeah, the mighty Lord. He's a man of war.
Mighty Lord.
Lord is his name. And war comes from Yahweh by Shemal Shah. The Lord had put it in the nations that had given them the wisdom to create these thermal missiles. And it's the Lord that's been in the boat to shoot these missiles upon these nations.
This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, let us rise up against her in battle.
Right, so the nations are being gathered. This is the Lord that's putting the spirit on these nations for this third war.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Meaning that the Lord had made Esau, Edom insignificant because the nations hate you. None of the nations love Esau, Edom. The scripture says Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. And all the nations have drunk it. And all the nations are mad. All the nations despise the so-called white man of Sidon. As the elder mentioned, we were just going into how these Iranians, they have integrity. They got morals. When it comes to Esau, Edom, he have no morals. He's a lawless being. He's designed to destroy. He's designed to shed innocent blood. So now, the Lord's going to put the spirit on all these nations to come against Babylon.
It says, thou art greatly despised.
Yeah, you're greatly hated by these nations. And now you got your allies looking at you like, yo, we can't even get resources because of what you've done. what's that's going to lead to? Them turning their backs on you. Now, Turkey, we know that Turkey is a NATO member that have alliance with Russia. So now we see that Israel is trying to take over Turkey next. What you think Turkey going to do? Cut ties off with NATO and EU, side with Russia? Simple, bro. These nations are not afraid of America.
Well, they in Spain they just expelled Israeli ambassador.
See?
They said you gotta get out of here.
Yeah, bro.
And I think over 100 countries just said Netanyahu couldn't land in their country.
Yeah.
They couldn't even. Benjamin, not a Jews, couldn't come to their country.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of these nations basically put an end to the embassies of America. You got various armies and military forces dwelling over there in Iraq, Iran, Israel, parts of the earth. And I'm like, nah, y'all gotta leave. Y'all gotta go back to where y'all came from. Y'all causing all types of terror, confusion. You got it, bro.
So we don't sound crazy anymore, huh?
Right.
Ezekiel chapter 35 and 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will pursue thee. I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Right, because Esau didn't hate blood. So blood's gonna pursue him.
Huh?
What
Five is good.
Yeah, I just wanted to get to the
Okay,
Things
okay.
that he have done to the children of Israel. Remember when Jacob was about to die? Well, when Jacob was about to die, Esau said that
Isaac.
when Isaac was about to die, Salakia, Esau have said, I will take vengeance upon my brother.
The days of mourning for my father
Yeah.
are close.
It's at hand.
Is that hand?
That's going to that perpetual hatred that Esau have against Jacob.
Then when I slay my brother Jacob.
So
Got it.
about the birthright.
And then look what happened in slavery, and even post-slavery. You know, more Jake died than in fucking slavery, man. You know, and then look at what they're doing now with the bombings. They don't give a fuck, bro. They don't care what they shoot. They just want to shoot something. They don't care where the missile drop. They just want to drop a bomb and cause some type of death, man. Even if they don't give a damn. Look at 9/11. Look at 9/11. The American government was in cahoots with Israel to orchestrate that shit. Hey, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Who's the owner? This nigga that bought the buildings, I believe 2 months before it.
Took out a crazy insurance
Took out a
policy.
crazy insurance policy. He made over $4 billion.
He was really going for 7.
Yeah. And
He went to court. He and he lost.
He lost? Oh, he got
He wanted $7 billion. That was the insurance policy.
He got like 3.4 or something like that. 3.4 billion.
But he insured for 7.
Yeah, and he didn't get the full amount. Now, you gonna say he just bought a new one?
No. He argued that because it was 2 planes that hit the event, it was 2 separate incidents. So he was entitled to the $7 billion.
What about the fucking people? Let me ask you something, man. How many of that billions of dollars did you give to the families? None. You see how these people are, man?
And they called out of work, I think, right before that happened.
And all the so-called Jews called out of work.
Only them.
You know? Automatically, like fucking 4,000 more of them just call out of work. I can't come in. Now I'm just making up a number, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know the full number. But that same motherfucker, he just bought another building in California. He just bought another building in California that I believe it's like a drone company. He just bought. And here, all of a sudden now, 4 drones got stolen from the U.S. military base. Iran has sleeper cells in California. They could be looking at another fucking 9/11 over there, bro.
I think he bought a bank.
I thought it was a drone company.
No, I think it's a bank.
It's
a
bank?
bigger institution.
Okay. Man, still, it's out of bank. Sure, it's a drone
Yeah, I think
company.
it wasn't a drone company. I think it's a bank.
Look, I'm looking into it. But now, all of a sudden, now there's a sleeper cells that Iran has that could, attack California. So we can see, we're looking at another big fucking event coming up, man. A big false flag event coming up. These devils don't play fair, bro. So it says, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And that's why they're getting bombed to smithereens over there, man. They have a media block on it. They're not showing the full extent of the damages because it's gonna make not a Jew look like a dumbass, just like it's making Trump look like a dumbass. All right? Those Israelis are okay. You got it?
Yeah, real quick. It says Larry Silverstein is his name. he purchased a U.S. bank tower in Los Angeles.
It was a bank. I could have sworn it was a drone company.
For $430 million in 2020.
See? So, you know.
During the COVID.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
When the price dropped on everything, man. You know, these devils had the inside scoop on everything, bro. You wonder why Nancy Pelosi got so fucking rich. They got the inside scoop. It says, therefore as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. And right now you got a mass exodus over there in Israel. You know, I thought you was in the Holy Land. You got back to the Promised Land, bro. Where are you going? Where you going?
There's supposed to be no war.
You know what I'm saying? Where you go? That's crazy. But you want the U.S. Citizens to get their sons and daughters in this fight, man. You know?
But they've been saying that they've been denying Israelis flight exit.
Yeah.
Because that would dismantle their whole belief that that land belongs to them. So they've been trying to buy flights out of Israel and Tel Aviv, and they can't. They've been denying them because then that would make the whole land of Tel Aviv.
They're being exposed though. Yeah. But you see,
I mean, they ain't Israel.
these nations, they know. They know that those people are not the Israelites. And I can tell you right now, these so-called Middle Eastern nations, they know that we're the Israelites. Because what did the president of Egypt said in the 1950s, man?
Jews left, black
came back. So they know who we are. You see, but they're a part of Psalms 83. They're a part of suppressing who the real people are. Because then they'll be guilty too. Because they have touched us. They have done damage to us, man. But it's all coming out though. It's only but so much that you can hide it, man. All right? Now the truth is all coming out. You got regular Jakes saying Shalom. Hey, bro, the truth is out, man. And you got a lot of other nations, you know, some of the people that live there, they'll come out and say, yeah, the blacks are the real Jews. It only makes sense, man. When you go into the curses, and that's how you can tell who the real Jews are, man. Go into the curses, bro. Go into the curses, and you find out who the Israelites are. Do a process of elimination with all these nations on earth, and you'll see.
When you go back into history, the nations like the Africans and the Iraqs, the people from Iraq, they're the ones that put the so-called Africans, which was Israelites, into slavery and forced the Islamic religion on them. You know, those Ashanti tribes, the Igbo, the Mandingo, Zagwe, they know their heritage go back to Israel.
And a lot of the slave ships was what so-called Jew names.
Right.
Yeah. So we see, and when you look at slavery, man, and they said I think like over 70% of slave masters were so-called Jews. And when you look at the horrific things that happened to us, you can only say, yo, that only Amalek would do some shit like that, man. Only Amalek would do some shit like that. Right? This is in their fucking their MO.
Scripture says that the curses of Deuteronomy are going to be a sign upon the children of Israel and they see forever. The only race of people that's going through these curses in Deuteronomy 28th chapter is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. These curses signify and identify that we're the children of the Most High.
You ain't gotta listen to us.
Right.
Read it for yourself.
Right.
Read it for yourself.
The so-called Jews know this, bro. They know what's going on, bro. But you know, a lot of our people drunk off the false doctrines of this world.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed.
Right, because it was a point in time where we didn't know who was the wicked. We didn't know the mystery of iniquity was Esau Edom.
Yep. It says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Right, through the prophets, the voice of the Lord. Wickedness being revealed. Who is the wicked Esau Edom? So-called white man in Sinai. Who's ruling the earth today? The elite banker families. The dukes of Edom.
It says, it shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right, it shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Because this war is going to consist of destruction. Thermonuclear destruction. You know,
Yeah, I'm sorry. They said one of the main things you see when that missile drops is a blinding light.
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's a
star.
Yeah, like a blinding light.
Yeah. see the videos that's going on right now in Israel and Iran, you don't even look like it's a missile, bro. Like just like a star. As soon as they hit its target, they know the collapse happened. Yeah, bro, that's that glittering sword written in the scriptures.
But they said if you see that light, it literally blind
Yeah,
you.
it could blind you, bro.
No, it blinds you.
That's a
Literally
fact.
blinds you. Because that's the closest thing being to the sun's
Yeah.
core.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And it's as hot as the sun. A lot of these missiles that's being designed is 10,000 times brighter than hotter than the sun. The core of the sun.
Yeah, it equals the core of the sun.
Yeah, bro, that's hot, bro.
Millions of degrees Fahrenheit.
And the sun is hundreds and thousands of millions of miles away, bro. But we can't even look at the sun from here.
Yeah.
Just imagine those missiles, bro.
You can't even look at the sun and imagine the Lord that created it, right? You know, you see the Lord right there, fucking drop dead.
Y'all believe when they dropped the 2 bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they said it melted mountains.
Yeah.
The atomic bomb literally flattened a mountain.
Right.
So,
And this is nuclear.
yeah, nuclear.
This is far greater. This is the nuclear power right here. It's crazy. Job prophesied about this. Right. You know what I'm saying? What they say? I think they say Job was around, I believe, a little bit after Moses, I believe. Somewhere around there. So it says, don't quote me on that. Job chapter 20, verse, we'll start at 23. It says, when he's about to fill his belly,
Right. It's like he's about to fill his belly, meaning when he's about to accomplish his new world order. What's his agenda? To have everyone microchipped.
It says, when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath on him.
See, so the Lord's about to intervene. When Esau think he's going to accomplish what he's going to accomplish, the Lord's going to intervene for his elect and bring forth great wrath. Got it?
It says, shall cast his spirit on him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Right, he's going to rain upon him while he's eating. Rain missiles. Missiles about to be shot off in the near future. And our people not going to take heed till they see these missiles. And then they're going to see those that did take heed be ascended into the chariots. While they still here on the turf of America.
Screaming in panic.
Then they want to... Then they're going to want to seek salvation and seek the Lord, but it's going to be too late. That's great.
It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and a bow of steel shall strike him through.
Yeah, the iron weapon, bow steel. That's all metaphors from thermonuclear missiles. That's being designed by these various nations. You got the Satan 2, you got the mutant missile, you got the hypersonic missile. And best believe it's going to be greater missiles that's being designed. I think they got the F-61, Sherman, Satan 2. Yeah, they got Moab missile, East Wind. These are all missiles that's being designed for this Third World War. And there's going to be more far advanced missiles created in the near future. That's going to be better than these missiles that we named today.
And how you
said-
know, it's the bow of steel. You know, you didn't make arrows with fucking steel.
Right.
It would be too heavy to fly.
That's a fact.
The tip of it had a metal spear. The tip of it was metal.
The rest was wood.
The rest was wood.
Right.
You know, so this is what a missile is talking about.
Right.
Right? It says, it is drawn and cometh out the belly. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall.
Right, the glittering swords referring to those warheads. Once they be shot out the silos,
No, that's the propeller.
or the propeller.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it goes up in the sky, you see the rocket system.
Right.
You see it's glittering like a star.
Right.
That's what it's talking about.
Right.
You probably think about
Revelation,
no, you think about Joel.
Oh, Joel, yeah, that's a fact. Slack.
It says terrors are upon him. It says all darkness shall be hidden in secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. That's the boy.
Yeah, that's a warhead. That's right.
It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle.
Yeah, it's gonna be ill with the so-called white people.
You ever on Ground Zero?
Yeah. Coming to the end
Tabernacle,
of- Yeah, that's ground zero, America. Because America, the real ground zero, because according to the Bible, America is not going to be rebuilt. It's going to be a memorial for what happens to ungodly, what happens to those that disobey the Heavenly Father's word.
The scriptures say a fire not blown.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you need a match to start that fire.
Yeah.
It's just going boom.
Go ahead, man. That atom splits. You know? And that's why the Lord gave them this technology to destroy themselves. That's crazy, bro.
Yo, and it's funny because in order for it to detonate, it can't hit the ground.
Yeah,
so it explodes above the ground for maximum spread, like so it can hit more land.
Yeah, and some of them they come with like an EMP, and Trump's been threatening Iran with an EMP, and if let's say an EMP would hit right here, damn near the entire fucking tri-state area is you're done.
No electricity.
No electricity for the rest of your fucking life. Everything's going bad, bro. It'll be fucking utter chaos, man.
It will fry it, yeah.
I don't think people understand what the seriousness of this war is. You know? They don't understand that people are just gonna walk up and down the street, you know, not you know, just gonna walk up and down the street, you know, like it's, you know, it's nothing. But I do remember, you know, years ago the elder pastor did say, even in these times, people are just gonna be business as usual. People still gonna be going to work. People still gonna be doing their daily business, not, you know, knowing that the seriousness of what's going on.
As in the days of Noah.
As in the days of Noah. It's eating and drinking.
Well, you know, there's a plant in New York that filters water. It's a desalination plant.
Yeah.
That's run by electricity. So if you
That should go out.
it would be fucking dirty water in the city of New York.
You gonna fucking drink from the Hudson?
Yeah, you can't drink from that. You die.
The Bronx River?
Yeah.
The scripture speaks about wormwood,
Yeah.
contamination.
Oh, yep. That's the nuclear radiation getting into the water.
Food gonna be contaminated.
Japan, I believe they said Japan was still kind of suffering from that, man. You know?
People being born with 6 fingers, 10 fingers,
all types
cleft
of shit.
lip.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it fucked up the DNA in people. That's what's gonna happen in their future. To the ungodly, thus said the Lord.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
So history repeats itself. That which was then is now. There's nothing new under the sun. So as in the days of Noah, it's gonna be the same the day of the Son of Yahushua, the Son of Man, Yahushua Mashiach. Got it?
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking.
Right, they was in the spirit of pleasure. Remember, you had Noah, who was a man of the Lord, he was prophesying of the flood. He was telling people to repent, turn back unto the Lord, just as the prophets are doing today. Telling our people to turn back unto Yahweh Shemashah, and be partakers of the judgments written in the Holy Scriptures. Got it?
Marrying,
giving into marriage, men bowing down to a woman, simple shit.
don't take it heed the Lord.
Yeah, got it.
And given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark and knew not until the flood came.
Right, so our people still gonna be in that state of pleasure, state of peace and comfort, state of thinking shit is sweet.
Putting off the day of the Lord.
Yeah, that's why the scripture says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Don't delay in getting right with Yahweh Shemashah. Right now we should be redeeming the time, meaning we should making full use of our opportunity to be saved and receive mercy from Yahweh Shemashah.
It says, it took them all away.
Yeah, it took them all away, which was referring to the godly.
It says, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man
Yeah,
be.
the priest meant that they drowned, but this time people weren't drowned in fire. Because this is the second death. Remember, the Lord made a covenant that he's not going to destroy the world with flood. But that doesn't mean he's not going to destroy it with a fire. It's written that fire is coming. The scripture says that the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
This is Luke chapter 17 and verse 28. Likewise, also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they brought.
Right, so they eat, they drink, and they bought. Buying and selling, you got our people setting up, buying homes and shit like that.
Niggas still buying stocks.
Yeah, buying stocks.
Stock gonna go up, brother. It's gonna go up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look. We do have brothers that are into stocks.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. But brothers are trying to get a quick buck. These niggas are buying stocks for the long run. All right, after this war, you know, America's gonna get back on track, so I'm gonna invest in y'all some fucking fools, man. Y'all some goddamn fools. Hey, like my man Richard from Boston says, you know, get your money out the fucking banks, you know, because they're gonna take it. They're gonna take your money. Oh, there's a cyber attack on your bank. You wake up in the morning, your account went from fucking 100,000 to negative. They gonna take your fucking money. And you know what they gonna do? They gonna send it to Israel. They gonna send it to Israel, bro.
Well, it never existed.
Huh?
It never existed. Your money.
Yeah, it's just
Because-
digital. It's just dollars.
Fractional reserve. They loaned it out 1,000,000 times already before you touch it.
Remember when you cash your check in the bank?
Yeah.
And let's say you know back in the your check was like $500. You know, you cash it, you got like 200 available. Then as soon as you put it in the bank, that shit gone. That shit gone, bro.
Yeah, they loan it out.
Yeah, like that
Fractional reserve.
that episode of South Park, and it's gone.
It's
You know,
gone,
Stan
yeah.
went to put some money in the bank and tell him, okay, we're gonna invest this and that and this, and it's gone. The money's done, bro. And that's why, you know, the apostles told us years ago to what? Start collecting gold and silver. The best way you can. And, you know,
Like 15 years ago.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Back when it was less than $1,000 an hour.
Crazy, bro.
That's back when you can get a 1-bedroom apartment in New York for like $800. That was like a decade ago.
1,200.
It was like 12.
1,200.
1,000 to 12.
Yeah.
You get a
around
studio.
And that was that was a good apartment.
Yeah, that was a good
That was
apartment.
like-
That was
back
decent.
then,
It was
you-
decent.
$1,200 apartment was equivalent to like a $1,600, $1,700 apartment.
Today,
You know what I'm
Adjusted
saying?
for inflation.
But you was like, damn, 1,200, this shit look good though. You know? But hey man, inflation is gonna go up, man.
His salaries didn't really increase much since then.
What? Increase what? Where? That shit still.
They brought, they sold, they planted, they built it. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone.
Right, so the day that Lot left Sodom and Gomorrah, what happened? The angels of the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for their wickedness. And we read the scriptures, it says that Babylon is going to be overthrown just as Sodom and Gomorrah was overthrown. That's going to be by fire.
From heaven and destroyed them all.
Right, and destroyed all the ungodly.
Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
Yeah, so when the day that Lord Yahweh shall return, Esau's kingdom is going to be burned up.
In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife.
Remember Lot's wife. Don't look back on the affairs of this world because this shit is just leading you to your demise. The scripture says, this place is polluted, leaving you with a soul destruction. You gotta lean upon Yahweh by Shema Shah and store your treasures in heaven. I'll step down.
Beautiful speaking, excuse me.
Man, stay in the spirit.
Let's go. And then give me Joel 3. We gotta jump back to it. We gotta jump back to the trending topic, man. It's war in the Middle East. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Good.
Luke 17:32. Remember Lot's wife. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your life, man. So don't look to prosper and gain because it's over. This is a transition that's about to happen. Give me Jacob is there.
It says, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it.
And we're losing our life right now, but we're gonna preserve it. So give me Esau is the end of the world.
This is second
All right,
measures.
show them on. What's your nationality? They can hear these words, but won't do them. Yeah, prime example, man. Seeking his life. honestly, he don't look like he living much already. Anyways, Lord willing, he repent.
He blessed us.
Yeah, he blessed us. So Lord willing, he
He earned himself a blessing.
yeah, Lord willing, he repent. You know. Go ahead. Oh, you go. Yeah, give me Esau's the end.
We want to draw 3 and
Nah, he gonna get the Esau's the end. Oh,
This is
6 and 9. Go ahead.
This is 2 Ezra 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
So what is going to be the part of the sun? So what are going to be the signs that we have to look for the end? Go ahead.
It says, or when shall be the end of the first?
The first is the kingdoms that came before the Lord returned. So these are the first kingdoms, end of the first, but really more specifically the end of Esau. Go ahead.
And the beginning of it that followeth.
Because all these nations believe that they're going to come into power. They're setting strategic strategies economically to gain when America falls. Because it's inevitable that America is going to fall. So they're thinking they're next up. But that's not so. Children of Israel is next up. Right?
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac.
From Abraham to Isaac.
When Jacob and Esau were born of him.
Because if you go back and back to the story, go ahead, it's going to go into it.
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Because they were both in the womb of Rebekah at the time. Esau came out first. But as Esau was coming out, Jacob was holding the heel of that baby Esau. And it was symbolic. Go ahead.
For Esau is the end of the world.
So Esau is the end of the world because Jacob holding the heel of Esau was symbolic of Jacob taking down Esau out of power. Holding the hill. The hill is support you where you stand. So he pulled him down. Jacob's going to pull Esau out of power. That's going to be the next rulers of the world. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
It says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So Jacob is going to be the next rulers of the kingdom of heaven. So now let's jump into Joel, the 3rd chapter, because now the reason why we're excited, I was damn near crying tears of joy all week, man. Because, no, real shit, I literally cried tears of joy. Because these things we've been prophesying for many years is about to happen. We was saying for many years, for many videos, many weeks, many months, many years that U.S. and Israel was going to attack Iran. Give me Jeremiah 50 and 45.
I guess I'm real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 57.
This is the day we've been looking for. All right.
You know that scripture where it says, whoever believe our report, you know what it's in Isaiah?
You got something real quick?
I was looking for it, but I don't remember.
Okay.
Which one, Joel? Start at the top.
3 and 1.
All right, Joel chapter 3, verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
So bring again means to bring us back, to restore us. So at the very same time, he's going to restore us as a nation, which he's doing now, bringing you this word, wake you up to who you are. Go ahead.
It says, I will gather all the nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh Shabbat,
Yep.
and will plead with them there for my people.
Yeah. So the Most High is bringing these nations down to the valley of decision, man. Yahweh Shabbat. So as you can see right now, Iran, and it was strategic how the Lord did it. He let Iran be coastal line next to the Strait of Hormuz, which is a very narrow passageway for ships to come in and out. And he also knew that America had an OPEC agreement. See, it was all strategic in the eyes of the Most High. Let's take America off the gold standard.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Iranians, they learned from their ass whooping that they got from the Spartans. You know what I'm saying? When you have a narrow passage like that, use that to your advantage, man. It's like,
And as we've been prophesying, the Most High has been playing chess because the man of war. Because Iran leaders have been saying that they've been rehearsing and gearing up for this day for 40 years. So as we're prophesying, they're building caves, weaponry to fill those caves. What would you do in an event of the Strait of Hormuz being closed? Warships, drones. They've been building for this very day for 40 years. Preparing. You see what I'm saying? So the Most High has been playing chess behind the scenes And it's been taking some decades, but it's for this final battle. See what I'm saying?
Read earlier, the Lord been working on the minds of the king of Persia. Yeah, you know, the Lord got them doing all this, man.
Not only the mines, the building of certain technologies to increase weaponry. I mean, they got missiles that weave interceptors.
It's mutant missile.
Huh?
They call it the mutant missile.
They call it the mutant missile. Because in order to stop, see, in traditional warfare, the DAD, which is the thermal anti-missile defense system, in order to hit it, these anti-missile defense systems has to predict where that missile is going to land. But the Iranians created something that goes up and it weaves, it changes directions in the sky, like a snake.
Yeah.
So you can't predict where it's going to hit.
Right.
You can't block it. That's not to mention the hypersonic. The hypersonic is a different beast of its own, because the hypersonic missiles travels faster than the speed of light, 5 times faster. They said them missiles travel around 7,000 to 10,000 miles an hour. Mach 5.
That impact is.
So the Most High has been over decades, over time. Behind the scenes, we not realize what He's doing. Behind the scenes is preparing for this very day. Continue on right.
It says, all right, stop here. And it says, I will gather all the nations and I will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Stop there. How is the Most High gathering the nations? Because by shutting off the Strait of Hormuz, we bring it out a lot. But now we see, by shutting the Strait of Hormuz, 20% of all energy exports come out of that land. Most energy comes out of places like Dubai, United Arab Emirates, all right, Kuwait, you know what I'm saying? Tal Lo Yehudi, Lo Yeka. But anyways, most of that stuff come out of these OPEC agreed nations. And Iran is playing chess, attacking Gulf regions because they know that it's going to affect America's economy. To where in order to have a war continue on, you need money. And the Pentagon released a statement that in the first 3 to 4 days of this war, they spent $11.3 billion. This war is unsustainable on an economic level. Yeah, put them more in debt.
We're gonna go in there in 4 days. We'll be out of there.
Give me that terribleness I can see.
Obadiah 1 and 3.
It says, and I will gather all the nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Right. So we already established the Strait of Hormuz being closed. Wait, who also gets their energy resources out of the Strait of Hormuz? Europe, which comprises of France, UK, England, Slavic countries. All right, all these nations get their energy imports out of the Strait of Hormuz. Hold on, Russia holds a lot of gas reserve, but Russia said we're not supplying Europe. So what did that mean for Europe? An economic crisis, inflation, riots, murder at a higher level, because food prices is going to be unaffordable by the people in Europe. So what do they have to do? They have to send troops in support of America to open up the Strait of Hormuz, which ain't going to work, because they feel like, and I'll do the spread, I feel like they're going to say, if we all gang up as a nation to attack Iran, we could potentially open the Strait of Hormuz. But here's the problem. Russia and China said if that happens, they're getting involved.
Korea as well.
North Korea, the BRICS nations are getting involved in this fight. That's off the table for you to just wall guard your way in to open the Strait of Hormuz. That's how the Lord is willing these nations in. And hold down Jeremiah 50:45.
I think they say India is feeling it too, because India, they did some agreement with Israel, and Iran said, fuck y'all. Y'all can't come through this shit.
Because they kept silent when the attacks happened.
So
And India is a
break.
It's part of the
they're,
BRICS.
they're supposed to be down.
And before that happened, to speak on India, India was going to Tel Aviv with the small hatters and getting the cheap oil deals from them. So they try to play both sides. And China and Russia was like, yo, you a traitor. So not only we're gonna sell you gas, but you gotta pay gas at a higher price now instead of friends and family deal. So India is fucked up. You fucked up. You traded sides. You try to play both sides. You're not trusting. Yeah.
That's the shit stain of the earth.
Air pollution.
Mad rats.
Hey, yo, hey, if you eat from them Indians, man, you a brave soul, bro. It says, and will plead it's like, and will plead with them for my people, and for my, plead with them there for my people, and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land.
Right, and you have scattered Israel, the true Israelites, amongst all nations of the earth, and you parted the land. Because if you look at it, you got Tel Aviv, you got Lebanon. Lebanon was a part of ancient Israel. That was Manasseh, I believe, that land of Manasseh. All right, you divided the lands, and now you heathens in it. They over here crying, oh, the Israelis occupy Palestine. You Palestinians don't belong there either. It just so happened that the children of Israel got pushed out of that land. Now y'all got in that land and y'all divided it up. So y'all ass about to be blown to smithereens too, all right? Israel, no. Israel has something called the Samson effect. So where if they felt like they was losing militarily, they would implement something called the Samson effect, which would shoot all missiles. They would shoot missiles to destroy everything around them, just like Samson did when he took the 2 pillars from the building and killed himself in 2014.
That was suicidal, man.
Yeah,
You know?
they feel like they losing. Yeah.
You think the Japanese airman is suicidal? He so fucking suicidal, man. You know? Let a fucking a successful Edomite bank account go from 10 million to 200,000. Oh, he's gone. That nigga gone. He jumping out of building. He gonna do it in a spectacular way too.
Somersault. Yeah.
Somersault.
Somersault backwards. Right. Well, you seen that happen a couple years ago. Downtown Diamond District. Somebody jumped out the building.
I believe. Was it years ago?
Yeah, it was a couple years ago.
Yeah. I remember that. And the Great Depression. Yeah, the Great Depression, man. Motherfuckers just jumping out the fucking window, bro. Listen, man. Let's say if I had $1 million, right? You know, I'm a successful so-called black guy, and my bank account went from like 10 million to $100. Alright, fuck it, man.
That's
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, you know? I ain't fucking killing myself, bro. Fuck that.
It mainly be East Soda be doing that, man.
Yeah.
East so-called white men commit more suicides than everybody else in the country.
That's right.
They get the movement of the country, anybody in the country.
That's right.
So why they mind it?
Yeah.
So I was going to say, what people try to be stronger than others.
Yep.
Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, psychologically. We're stronger than these damn devils, man. Right?
Yeah.
Every time you turn around, it's a white man killing himself, man. Jumping out of the damn window. Jumping off the building.
Taking some pills.
Taking some pills. The so-called white men, they couldn't do what the so-called black men gonna do. You know?
They're gonna.
Like, now you see these white dudes online, these people online that be complaining about women on this. You're a woman. You know, here's the thing. But your white man is now speaking about the black man been gonna do. This shit ain't nothing new. Everything, you gotta understand, black people are the canary in the coal mine. And like I said in the past, a canary, generations ago, get that term canary in the coal mine on your phone. Google it. The so-called black community, we are the canary in the coal mine. What that mean?
Canary in the coal mine is a metaphor for an early warning system, referring to a sensitive indicator that signals impending danger or failure before it affects the broader system.
Go more to it. See, we gotta give you an example.
It says historically, miners use canaries, which are birds, to detect deadly, odorless gases like carbon monoxide and methane.
Yeah, because a canary is like a sensory animal. It senses things at high levels than humans could. Go ahead.
It said if the bird became sick or died, miners immediately evacuated.
So if the bird became sick or died, the miners would immediately evacuate. Why? Because that's a sign that there is an odorless gas that the miners can't detect. The canary could. Being that the canary could detect it, if died or was sick, then eventually it would affect the minors. Point being is that they do everything with the so-called black community first. See how it will work and function in the rest of the public. So everything that he so deal with, the so-called black man been going through. All these white talking about the woman this and doing that. Black men been dealing with that. Whatever wave of feminism society is on, the black so-called black community, they're already in the next wave. We're already there. You know what I'm saying? We're already there. So I mean, come on. It's okay, dude. That's right.
Deuteronomy 30:7, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies.
Yeah, so the Most High gonna put all the curses that we endure upon our enemies. The Most High gonna put all the curses upon our enemies. So everything we went through, he's still gonna go through. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, that's going into the kingdom. The way that Jake now is smitten with blindness and madness of the heart, mental illnesses, guess what? He's still gonna go through that in the kingdom of heaven. If you look it up, the so-called black man in America and in the UK is diagnosed with schizophrenia more than anyone else in those countries. More than anybody else. All right? Because what's that disease associated? Belligerence. Which is what? Male belligerence is what? Aggression, hostility. And since they portray Jake like that in the media, any old instance where they could diagnose you with something, they would say, yeah, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, the music, movies, television shows, commercials, the crime reports. You still know what he's doing because this man's a fucking devil.
They said in Georgia State Penitentiary, damn near 90% of the inmates in there suffer from schizophrenia. It's so fucking hostile and crazy in there, man. I was actually watching a video on that, I believe it was yesterday. They say it's a fucking war zone in there, and that's Jake's life. That's our fucking life. Each and every day is a fucking battle.
Hell yeah.
You know, we gotta deal with racism on a fucking almost a godlike level.
Yeah.
You know, the shit we gotta deal with, man. But hey, Jake, we still go through it. We just go through it, man.
Yeah.
Jay, hey, fuck it, man. It is what it is.
Exactly. That's
You
the
know?
favorite line. That's what it is.
It is what it is.
I mean, real talk. You gotta deal with the black woman.
Oh, God.
That's another thing. The black woman is a surrogate mother of white supremacy. Now you know what a surrogate mother is? A surrogate mother is basically carrying a baby that's not hers. So a surrogate mother of white supremacy, she's carrying the ideology of white supremacy, though she's not a white woman. She's not white, but she's carrying the ideology.
She benefited.
You gotta understand, they're surrogate mothers of white supremacy, man. Real talk.
That go back to Eve in the
Oh
circle.
yeah, exactly. That's how you know Adam and Eve was a so-called black man and black woman. That's how you know it. When you look at that scenario, that's the black man and black woman right there. This is when they're hardwired to fight against you, right? Huh?
White man, black.
No, that's what I said.
Black man, black.
Yeah, Adam and Eve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Adam and Eve. The black man and black
Oh,
woman right there.
it's a serpent.
Yeah, that's the black woman and the black right there. And the white man is the serpent. Because the white man's gonna listen to black bitch. Get at these niggas. And they follow. You gotta understand that, man. Even your own mothers, man. Your own sisters, your own daughters. You might have to check your mother in this thing, man. Check your aunt. Check your grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you just said, by the time we were 12, 13 years old, women in my family couldn't tell me shit. You know why? Because they won't. That's what it is, man. Their slaps don't hurt me.
You know, you know how to test it? You know how to test them out? You know, see if your moms or them is down with the white supremacy, take a picture of Jesus and rip it in front of them.
Hell yeah.
Burn that shit in front of them and see what they do.
Real talk. I'm saying, you gotta keep it real, man. And so-called black man, get that scripture and it says, show yourself, gird your loins like a man.
Oh, that's true. It's like in the 40s.
So-called black man, you gotta gird your loins like a man, man. A lot of y'all so-called black men, y'all afraid of these damn black men. Y'all afraid of checking their ass, man. Y'all afraid of this so-called white man.
38.
The so-called black men need to understand that. You got that? Yeah.
This is Job chapter 38 and verse 3. Gird up now thy loins like a man.
When you gird up your loins, that means to do what? To tie a garment around your groin area, region. You're girding it up. Like a girdle, it's tight around your waist. You're girding it up, and you will gird up your loins to make yourself more mobile in battle or traveling if you're going on a long journey. So you want to gird up your loins, go ahead.
Like a man, for I will demand of thee and enter thou me.
So guess what? So the Most High gonna have demands, but so guess what? We gotta gird up our loins. Okay, what the so-called black men need to understand is that all you have is enemies on every side, man. Y'all don't understand that. Even the so-called black man is the black man. Because guess what? All the black men gonna do is side with the black woman.
Back to the curses.
That go back to the curses. All they gonna do is side with the black woman against you, man. That's all they gonna do. All you got is enemies on every side, bro. You come into the truth, you really start to realize that. All you got is enemies on every side. If what you believe is opposite than what the white man believe and the black woman believe, you the enemy. You gotta understand, you ain't got no family in this thing. Oh, my mother, I love my mother, man. Cool, ain't nothing wrong with loving your mother. But guess what? Your mother believing in the truth. She cooking, she's on your back. Yeah, the Bible guys. Keeping it real, man. Even your own family is your enemy, man.
Family walking, they looking at you
Yeah,
sideways.
real talk. I'm telling you, man. You may have a couple of decent family members in there, but the ones that are decent may not even know what you're into. Or they might not really understand, even though you believe, but not you out there teaching. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, all you got is enemies on every side, even your own family, man. Your own family don't love you in this thing. Don't love you, man. They gotta understand that. I'm telling you now.
That's what Yahushua said we say. It's my mother.
Get that scripture. I got it. Good.
This is Matthew 10 and 35. It says, "For I am come to set a man at variance against his father,
Separation. Go ahead.
and a daughter against her mother,
So the father gonna be against the son. The mother gonna be against the daughter. Go ahead.
and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be they of his own household."
Notice you said a man's foes. He didn't say a woman's foes. Oh, that could apply to women too, but we're talking about men. Who the most I said the power? Men. You're talking about passing out men. So guess what? Your enemies, your foes will be in your own household, man. I'm telling you now. Your own family don't love you in this thing, man. I'm telling you now, brother. No, y'all know it. My family love me. All right, guys. Good. Let Thanksgiving come around, they try to say, yo, go in the kitchen and pull that ham out the oven for your grandma. I ain't touching that shit. And you don't do it. It's gonna be a problem. Your own family don't love you in this thing, man. I'm telling you now, bro. I know dudes who got family members who, women and their family members argue all the damn time and call cops for some stupid ass reasons. There's one chick in my family who said to call the cops on one of our cousins over some dumb shit. I'm telling you now. They'll call it, this is years ago. They'll call the cops on your fucking ass, man. Over some dumb shit. These bitches is wicked as hell. They'll start arguing with your ass just to incite you into anger. And then they'll call the cops. You know why? Because they know the relationship between the black man and law enforcement. They know if they call the cops, they're more likely to be on their side and they're gonna gun your ass down. You niggas just don't understand. That niggas just don't get it. All you got is enemies, man. A black cop come to your house and it's a woman, she on the woman's side. If a black cop come to your house and it's a man, it's he on the woman's side. If a white cop come to your house and it's a man, he on the woman's side. If a white woman cop come to your house and it's a man, a white cop come to your house and it's a woman, she on the woman's side. If a Latino cop come to your side and it's a man, he on the woman's side. If it's a Latino cop that come to your house, woman, she on the woman's side. The Arab cop come to your house, it's a man, woman's side. Arab woman cop come to your house, it's a woman cop, woman's side. If it's an Asian cop that come to your house and it's a man, they're on the woman's side. If it's an Asian cop come to your house and they're a woman, they're on the woman's side. Y'all don't get it. The niggas just don't understand, man. All you got is enemies on every side, man. The so-called black man is the most hated entity in the fucking universe, man. Straight up and down. You niggas don't fucking get it. You got niggas that want to know, actually, the black women, bro. They don't minority because they women and they're black. No, you dumb motherfucker. Just by virtue of being women, they're already a part of a protected class as it is. And they know that shit. But they want to fucking play a damsel in distress like that goddamn victim. What's up, man? You got a question? Fuck out of here, man.
Right.
Anyway, like I was saying, sitting over there, looking over there, being fucking nosy. Like a fucking rat. Like I was saying before, all you got is enemies on every side, brother. All you got is enemies on every side. You don't fucking get it, man. The judge is your enemy. The prosecutor is the enemy. The security guard is your enemy. The doctors is your enemy. They're all your enemies, man. All the black, so-called black men got on this side. I'm talking about all of the tribes of men. All you got is enemies on every side. That's it. Even your own fucking family. They all your enemy, man. The only ones you can really trust is the brotherhood. But even among the brotherhood, some of them dudes go fall away. So some of them got guys you can't trust. And the reason why you trust men in the brotherhood is because there's a fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's why. That's why. Because if you transgress against your brother, you're going to be judged for that. These people in the world don't got no fear of the Lord. Since they don't got no fear of the Lord, you don't put your trust in them, man. Since they don't got no fear of the Lord, they have no incentive to do what's right because they don't feel there's no church that will come their way. That's how you're supposed to think. That's being spiritual, man. You don't fucking go around embracing every goddamn body because they fucking black. That don't fucking mean shit. A nigga do your ass in before a cracker would. You stupid ass fucking niggas. That's why I can't wait till all hell break loose, man. Go ahead. Who had a scripture?
I got something for you. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 46. It says, while he talked with the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without.
This the Lord. This the Lord. They about to talk to my Lord right here. Go ahead.
It says, desiring to speak with him.
They wanted to speak to Yahushua. They want to speak to you, Yahushua. Go ahead.
It says, then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without.
The mother and your brother stand without. Go ahead.
Desiring to speak with them.
They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you, Lord. Who said this? They said this. Who said this?
No, they say.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, but when he answered and said unto him that told him.
So this is the Lord said. When they said your mother and your brother are without, they want to speak to you. This is what the Lord said. Go ahead.
Who is my mother and who are my
Who's
brethren?
my mother? Who's my brother? Go ahead.
It says, and he stretched forth his hands towards his disciples.
And he stretched forth his hands to his disciples. Go ahead.
And said, behold, my mother and my brethren.
I did that one time to one of my family members, man, years ago. I said, this is my family right here, man. And they looked shocked. I said, this is my family right here, man. And they started stuttering, man. Real rap. I ain't fucking joking. Real shit. Read that again.
It says, and he stretched forth his hand towards his disciples.
Stretched forth his hands to his disciples. Go ahead.
And said, behold.
Behold. Look. Observe. Pay attention. Go ahead.
My mother.
My mother.
And my brethren.
And my brethren.
For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which
For
is in heaven.
whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven. Go ahead.
The same is my brother.
The same is my brother.
And my sister.
And my sister.
And my mother.
And my mother. So guess what? Your family is those of this truth, man. Not the people that's your blood. They ain't your fucking family. The Lord said it right here. But you dickheads go to church. Oh, Mother's Day. Oh, Mother's Day service at church. Your mother ain't your damn mother, man. I don't give a fuck if she brought you into this world. If your mother ain't doing what's supposed to scripture say, and ain't dealing with you, and even if she ain't doing what the scripture say, if she ain't dealing with you with respect, like you a man, then guess what? She ain't really your mama, man. Because you got men out there that's grown men, and your mother still treats them like little ass kids. Then they can talk to you however the fuck you want. And some of y'all niggas let it because y'all fucking straight bitches, man. A lot of you so-called men out there, you ain't nothing more than a grown boy. Your mama get mad at you, you revert back to that same 6-year-old boy being yelled at in the supermarket. That's what they call them mama's boys, man. Your mother probably done call the cops on your fucking ass, man. Some of y'all black men and women, some of y'all mothers was your first bullies. Some of your mothers was your first bullies, man. Think about it. Who do you think was the first one to tell these black women they was nappy-headed? Their mama? Such a nappy-head ass up, bitch. And you wonder why they hate their natural hair. They're getting their hair done, yanking their hair with the picking comb, smacking them upside the head. Shut up, I can't shut up, cry for. She already crying. You know? Taking her hair. Stop moving. Move again. Move again. And then they point up hating their natural hair. Because all of that mental, psychological, emotional, and mental and physical trauma is inflicted upon their mothers. So once they started getting them perms and them wigs and them weeds, they didn't have to deal with the natural hair no more. So they had to do everything else associated with it. Am I lying? That's what it is. That's what it is, man. Straight up. I'm telling you now. All the so-called black men got enemies on every side. I was watching this clip from The Wire earlier, right? Now, you had a character in the show named Damon, which I actually ran into him one time in the Vinny Style store years ago. This is when The Wire was just, Wire ran to like 05, 06. So this is around that time. But anyway, his character's name was Naaman. I forget the guy's real name, but his character name was Naaman. And he had his mother name was...
Nigga with the big ass ponytail,
And he had his mother name was Delonda.
Yeah.
And she was with a dude named Weepe, who was a murderer and street nigga. So anyway, she really wanted her son to be a gangster.
Yeah.
So she was like, Ma, Kennard took the stash. I was like, what you mean Kennard took the stash? And he's still walking around? Now listen, baby, Kennard gotta feel some pain for what he did. I know I've told him when I see him. I'm saying, like she really wanted to be a thug.
Yeah.
And then she was like, this how he would pay me for all the love I show? I'd have kept your ass in Nike since you was in diapers. I'm trying, Ma. What you mean you trying? That's what you tell your father next time you see him? You trying? Or you gonna tell him what he's done? Well, he done got him in jail. I have to be like, yeah, look at you, crying now. We being dressed up. We walked in a minute, he gonna come out one. And you out here wearing his name, acting a bitch. And he ran on crying like a bitch, man. Real rap, that's how it really be. I remember when I was in high school, I had girls that said, yeah, I want a son that's bad. Yeah, what's wrong with you, bitch? This is a girl that I was cool, man. This was like one of my close with my friends in high school. I'm like, this bitch is crazy, man, bro.
I got something.
So all you got is enemies on every side, so-called black man. So never forget that, man. You ain't got no friends, man. If you outside one day and somebody gun you down, you know what they gonna do when you gun down? They gonna pull out a phone and say, oh shoot, this nigga dead, y'all. Okay.
I got something that's a little bit long, but I'm gonna read quick. In Matthew chapter 25, verse 31, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, and the goats on his left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye, blessed of my Father.
So the Lord is about separation, right?
Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For when I was in hunger, and ye gave me meat, and I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. And when I was a stranger, ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me, and I was sick, ye visited me. In prison, ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer, saying, Lord, when saw we thee and hungered, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? It says, or when saw we thee sick, in prison, and came unto thee?
When did we do this? When did this happen? Oh, man.
And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of these least, it's like unto the least of these my brethren,
Meaning those who believe, right?
ye have done it unto me.
So we did it for a brother, you did it for the Lord. Because you're doing it in the name of the Lord. And that's what brothers gotta understand, man. I mean, think about it. When a brother, I'm telling you, I can't call family members up. You can't call family members up. They ain't gonna give a fuck about you. Giving that nigga no damn money. I gotta buy some Jordans, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You a brother, you ain't gotta play.
I'm sorry, I got a perfect, hey bro. Well, I remember one time this dude that I used to know in the world, that was my so-called best friend. You know, when I used to do security. So one time we was at the ATM, man, I ain't had it on me, bro. I was pop. Nigga had mad bread in his fucking account.
High school, son?
Nah, I was out of high school, but you know, that was a little bit, maybe like a year out of high school, but I was working a security job. And I remember the fucking ATM, it was right by Queen Center Mall. Right across the street was at the ATM. And I was hold $20. You know what I'm saying? And the dude went in his bank account, took the money out, put his pocket, and just walked away. You know what I'm saying? And think about it now, if it was one of these brothers right here, hey bro, I'm telling you,
brothers will hold me down.
Yeah.
That nigga just walked away, bro. That nigga just walked away. Couldn't even let me hold $20, man. But you know that's how them niggas is in the world.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. Hey man, the world. I'm gonna give you two analogies of this world. One, the entire world right now is just a crabs in a bucket.
Yeah.
And the entire world right now is a kodoku. All right? A kodoku is a Japanese analogy. You put a bunch of insects all in one bucket, and basically all they do is kill each other until one emerge. That's what this fucking world is, man. You know, it's a dog fucking world, as they say. But the only trust, like the elder bros talking about, the only trust and love you're gonna find is really here.
Yeah.
Because what? A brother ain't gonna do nothing wrong to you because what? He has that fear.
Yeah.
Man, if I scheme behind this brother's back and do something, I know the Lord gonna judge me for that, man. So guess what? That thought doesn't even fucking occur to you to do anything negative towards any brother. All right?
It could still occur, but you agree because we in the flesh.
Yeah.
You can fight against
You know what? Yeah, you
I know what you mean, though.
You know, the Lord gonna, get that shit out your fucking head, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, we spiritual, man. We're spiritual men back here, and you know, like I said, I met up with a Jake that done fill out the truth, and what he said he missed the most was the brotherhood. And he said, yo, these niggas out here ain't like y'all, man. You know?
You told me that too, that fell out. You told me that too, man. Niggas in the shit, man. You was realizing that? It was in the streets teaching it. You was in the same camp. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is. I mean, you had brothers in this camp, GMS throughout the country. They probably was going through whatever hard time they was going through before they was in the camp. They were still going through it 6 months in, a year and a half in. You know what I'm saying? Bro said, you know I got a free room. Moving in.
Yeah.
Just pay so and so and so, we can help out. All right, cool, bro, do that. You might live with that brother for a year and a half. Then guess what? He go and he go out on his own. I mean, you had brothers in the camp that had cars. And then gave their own, you need a car? You know what? I ain't using this car, but take it. It might be used, it might be run down. You might have to spend $800 to get it fixed. And guess what? It's a car. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm up tight, yo, my rent, this, that, third, you know what I mean? I got laid off, and you know what I'm saying? Or whatever's happening, this, that, and third, I need like $600. Guess what? Brothers will get that money together. Yeah. Now go to your family after $600. They ain't gonna give you shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit damn too goddamn bad. I ain't got nothing for you.
They got it.
Your family, and they got it. Your family ain't really family, man. The only people you really trusting is the brotherhood, right? That's just what it is. You may have a couple of decent family members. You even got a couple of decent jakes in the world that'll hold you down.
Yeah.
That ain't impossible. But generally speaking, it's the brotherhood, man. That's just what it is. How about you now? That's the most I set up to be. Most I set up to be our safety. You know what I'm saying? Your family is against you, yo. I'm telling you now. Your family don't live by no morals. Your family don't live by no etiquette. You go and tell your family your personal business. Your whole family gonna know your damn business. You tell a brother your business through the spirit of how about you now shot. That's between you and that brother that you tell your business to. It ain't his fucking duty to go and tell somebody else he feel he cool with in the camp that he think he gonna say nothing. You know, let me go tell this brother because I'm cool with him. Boy, looking. Well, guess what, nigga? The Most High looking. Well, guess what, brother? The Most High looking, man. Mind your fucking business.
Speak about being a talebearer.
You don't go around, oh, this brother told me this, but I'm gonna go tell somebody over here this because that person don't know nobody in the camp. So there's a bunch of degrees of separation. He never gonna find out. But you mind your fucking business. All right? You don't go on a job gossiping to nobody on a job. Yeah, man, dude, I know so and so and so and so. Blah, 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 blah. But you talking about a brother that's in the camp. Shut the fuck up, man. Mind your fucking business, man. Acting like a damn nigga. You know? Straight up. Most High see all of that, man. Most High see all of that. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 4. It says, take heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother.
You don't trust in any, you don't just trust in any of your body. You don't just trust in any of your body. Because a nigga will lie to your ass. Niggas got ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to a job, you go to work, you got niggas in a job telling people about their problems. Niggas working each other for 3 weeks. We don't even know each other like that. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about your marital issues and shit like that. Yeah.
Nah,
confess some shit to me one time. Like, yo, get the fuck away from me, though. Like, I don't want to fucking hear that, nigga. I don't be fucking incriminated by you, nigga. The fuck? I'm sorry, another brother that fell out.
Yeah.
Still owe me $50, man.
Brother, dude, that fella owe me $500. I'm still looking for that. And when I see him, I'm asking for that money. If I see him, I'm asking for that $500. Like, yo, what, brother, that $500? I'm dead serious, man.
You ain't really here in Jubilee, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something too. When I gave him the money, I saw he was getting weak too. I saw he was getting weak, and I was saying to myself, I remember one day, he was happy he was driving and shit. He was giving me driving lessons. I was getting my driver's license. And we was by the train talking. He wanted to go back to his crib. He was talking whatever. And my mind, I was like, what this dude don't fall out before giving me my money? And real talk, bro, I literally remember having that exact thought in my mind because I could see that he was getting weak. But I didn't say nothing to nobody. I didn't want to be wrong. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong or not. And I probably was maybe like, I don't know, not sure. I probably was like 7 years in. And by this time, about 7 years in the camp. And he was a higher rank than me. But I could tell he was getting weak. And me and him started getting closer before as he was starting to fall out. And then one day the dude just didn't come back. One day he just didn't come back. I was like, damn, man, he was a cool brother. He was cool. But, I mean, it is what it is, man. This brother's real close with him right here. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, bro.
Nah, he did tell me too. He missed that, bro.
Yeah.
So,
You know what I'm saying? So fucked up. That's crazy. How many talk about yeah, bro.
yeah.
It says for every brother will
That's
utterly.
that shows what we're saying is right.
That's right.
That shows everything that we said is correct. The fact that these two brothers, got the camera don't see it, the fact that these two brothers walk past and they embrace each other at that.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. That shows brotherhood. The other guy ain't there. Yeah.
For every brother will utterly supplant.
Yeah, they'll supplant you. You got dudes that'll use you, man. You got guys that'll come around trying to join the camp just because they want to get money. You know what I'm saying? Dude that's not in the camp wanting a collection. You've been coming out 2 months, you want a collection. You missed the whole winter, you want a collection. We don't even know you, dude. We don't even know you. Who the hell is this guy coming to ask us for money? Yeah, guys wanted to pay rent and shit. Oh, these like $1,000 for rent, man. $1,000 for rent. Like, we don't even, who the fuck are you? We don't even know you. Who the hell are you? We ain't see your head in a year. 2 years. What have you done? You asking us for money. Come on, man.
Every neighbor will walk with slanders.
Yeah, they gonna talk shit about you, man. They gonna slander your name. Guess what? Y'all been out there teaching. I'm pretty sure you had a family member that saw y'all. You had a co-worker that saw y'all. And he one of them crazy Bible niggas. Look at that nigga out there. Look. And they stopped at real life looking at you and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Telling everybody your business, telling everybody you Israelites. You done got brothers out here who got family members that fight the year. I'm not Israelite. What? Israelite? Real? Yeah. And then when you around them, they'll be like, you an Israelite? And now you're like, who the fuck told you that? And then you're looking over at your sister. This fucking black bitch. You know?
The nigga I grew up with, he went and told my ex-girlfriend that. And she told me everything that nigga said. You know, I was,
Crazy nigga.
yeah, she told me everything that nigga said. I was like, you believe that? He was like, no. You know what I'm saying? Let's say the brother's right though, man. We all have somebody in our lives that, you know, that did that to us, man.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's why you can only find, you know, true comfort in the brotherhood, man.
Exactly. That's it, man.
You know?
That's it.
You ain't gonna find it out here in the world, bro.
I got a quick one, Slack
You
it.
know?
It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 27, verse 16. Whoso discovereth secrets loseth his credit.
Yeah, if you discover secrets, lose his credit. So if somebody tell you their own personal business, you don't want to discover that person's business, man. Now, let's say this brother told you and told him about it, and y'all both know. Well, that's one thing, y'all both know. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't go around telling anybody else.
Right.
I mean, he told y'all don't go around telling anybody else. Go ahead.
It
You
shall,
lose the credit, so they won't really trust you no more. Go ahead.
it shall never find friend to his mind. Love thy friend and be faithful unto him. But if thou betrayest his secrets, follow no more after him.
So if you betray the secret, what happens. But guess what? If you got a friend that betrayed the secret that you told them, you don't want that person no more. They lose their credit as a friend. Like, ever heard the term called street cred or credibility? They lose their credibility as a friend. Because you can't trust them now. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust them now. Go ahead.
For as a man had destroyed his enemy, so hast thou lost the love of thy neighbor.
So that's like, just as the person destroys the enemy, and it's a great destruction, it goes to love your neighbor, man. So that ain't something you're supposed to be doing. Now, I ain't saying a brother going to tell you, yeah, brother come to your house and tell you, yo, I just murdered somebody. So that ain't something you don't say nothing about. You gotta say something. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't telling you run to the police. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you go to the precinct. But you gotta tell them the apostle about that one. The apostle, the brother was told me he committed murder. You gotta say something. You got to. You gotta say something because now you know this brother took a life. And you just sitting there like, well, he's a murderer, but we not saying nothing. I mean, come on. And he's just among the camp. Now, what the cops roll up? Hey, you're so-and-so, so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? Come on. And you're accessory now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say something about that one. That's something, you gotta use your discretion. You gotta use your discretion, man. You know what I'm saying? Use your discretion. Because I'm telling you another thing, and we ain't on no snitching type of guys. In other words, growing up, niggas think everything is snitching.
Right.
Like if somebody in the classroom and they throw a paper ball at a teacher's butt, and you tell them, they'll say you a snitch. They'll say you a snitch. Depending upon what it is, and if a brother do something, I mean, you gotta inform the apostles about it. If a dude in the camp commits a murder, you gotta tell. If you find out the brother in the camp is selling drugs, selling heroin, selling cocaine, you gotta say something. What if he got the shit on him? What if he got the shit on him at camp? What if he driving the brother to camp and he got coke in his car, in the trunk of his car? You know what I'm saying? Come on, you gotta say something. Don't be stupid. Because guess what? When the apostle said that anybody know about this, you gotta fear the Most High. You know why? Because the fear of the Most High might jump on you and might have you confess that you knew all along. Yeah, I knew. Oh really? You out the camp, nigga. Because you knew. You was no better than that. And then the Most High judge you now for putting the whole camp in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? That's what they wait, because now it's like, that dude could have been a spot. He's selling drugs, he committing this crime, committing that. A dude in the camp kill somebody, or not saying this happened, kill somebody or selling drugs, and you find out about it, that's a sign of a person that's a spot. Because now you know about it, and they can use that to bring everybody down. We're going to put a GMS RICO together. You know what I'm saying? They all knew about this guy that killed somebody. But let's say he really didn't kill nobody. They use that to bring everything down. You got to think like that.
That's all.
So you got to understand that, man. You don't trust every damn body in this thing, man. You don't trust everybody. You got guys in this camp that was cool. They was niggas. They had nigga ways, man. You got guys that think that camp is a hip-hop concert, man.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 37.
Yep.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
So if you love your father or mother more than the Son of the Most High, you ain't worthy of him, man. You ain't worthy of him. How about you now, Shah is supposed to come first? This work is supposed to come first. To hell with your mother wants, man. To hell with your father wants. And it say father and mother. It said father first, right? Yep. Because why? The man is over the woman. And they use father and mother as an example because those are the people that's brought you into this world. So even them. Oh, they didn't say wife, they didn't say son, daughter. So everybody don't got a wife. Everybody don't got a son. Everybody don't got a daughter. But everybody has a father and mother, right? So guess what? It applies to all, if it is, so in other words, it encompasses all people. They supposed to put nobody above Yahweh Shem Shah, right? They supposed to put nobody above them. This thing comes first. And you gotta use discretion when it comes to that. That don't mean if, let's say you got a son that's in the hospital. God forbid you got a son or daughter that get hit by a car in the hospital. Well, I gotta do work on Saturday. mean, you gotta go see a kid. They got fucking my car. So you know, you might be like, no, so this happened. They got my son hit by a car yesterday. They I see. I mean, you want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That ain't wrong. The other thing will say, what? Bro, you off, bro. You off, bro. You can't do that, brother. Let me ask you something before. Let's say a brother in the camp got a son or a daughter, they get hit by a car on Friday, and they in ICU. You think the other's gonna tell you wrong? They ain't gonna tell you wrong. They ain't gonna tell you you're wrong for. You gotta use discretion, man. You use common sense. Not common sense, you gotta be spiritual. You gotta look at the circumstance of the situation. If you got an infant child, and your infant child is sick, you know what I'm saying? They got the flu. I mean, you got to tend to your kid.
They ain't tyrants.
They ain't tyrants. Yeah. Sometimes you might not come to campus at it because you got work.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 15, 16. Okay. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldn't thou destroy thyself?
Don't be righteous over much, and don't make yourself over wise. Why must thou destroy thyself? Because what's your example of an overrated person? I'm gonna be a Nazarite. I'm gonna be a eunuch. I'm gonna come to camp twice a week. I'm gonna do 7 shows a week. I'm gonna fast twice a week. That's somebody that's unrighteous. And guess what? That can result in you destroying yourself. You know why? Because you put so much restrictions on yourself, and now you gotta take heed to every obligation that you put forth. And now it's gonna be that hard. Because you were Nazarite, so guess what? You ain't drinking alcohol. Ain't no grapes. Nothing like that. Dry or moist. Right? That's one. So now if you go through something, you can't drink it. You can't drink it. You're a eunuch, so you ain't gonna do a woman. You're going out 7 days, you fasting twice a week, so you're hungry as hell. You got work. You're going out to camp twice a week. You're doing a show every day. So all of them different things, you could be one or two of them. You could be a couple. You could be even all of them if you want. But you're going to put a heavy burden upon yourself. So you might be 1, 2, or 3 of them things. You might say, no, I'm going to come out twice a week, do a show every day, and be a Nazarene. And then you want to do so be. You know what I'm saying? But if you put one of that stuff on you, now you put something upon yourself that things become more difficult in your life. You know what I'm saying? They become more difficult in your life. Imagine you fasting twice a week, but you got work, and you working and you driving, or you doing manual labor. Guess what? You ain't drinking no water, you ain't eating no food, and you driving, you lightheaded. You work doing manual labor, you getting lightheaded. Your knees getting weak. You know what I'm saying? You going through something real bad, you want to drink, but you can't because you're a Nazarite. But then you want to do it, but then you want to drink, so you got to break the vow of Nazarite. So guess what? You got to shave up all the hair of your body. You got to shave up all the hair in your face, your eyebrows, your head. Now guess what? You ain't going to be out to camp. You can't come out to camp. Bald-headed with no beard. You can't come out now. So now you out of camp. You know what I'm saying? You can't do all of that. You got a guy in the camp that was like that, man.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Yeah, you had a guy in the camp that was like that. He wanted to go out twice a week. He was a eunuch, he was a Nazarite. And all this other, yeah, I guess he must have felt because his voice was deep. He was some kind of ancient prophet in modern day times. You know what I'm saying?
He started the camp in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And he gave it up.
Yeah.
Because it was too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we seen guys like that come and go, man. And that's just an act. Look at me, I'm righteous. You see me? Look at me. Look at me, I'm righteous.
Where you at now?
Where you at now, bro? You know? Guys like that don't last, man. You gotta, do things. Everything you do should be in moderation, man. You know? You ain't gonna fast all goddamn week. Do like for say 100 videos. You ain't gonna. Come on, bro. You do things in moderation, man. The Lord knows your heart, man. Sometimes you might want to do a lesson, but you tired as hell from work.
Yeah.
Your body's like dead, and then you might start the lesson. I've done it. I start the lesson,
I fall asleep and I wake up, shit, the camera's still rolling.
A couple times
It happens, bro.
I done did lessons. All right, that's right, that's right. A couple times I done did lessons, and I was dozing off.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm doing lessons, I'm like, and saying, oh, that happens sometimes, man. And that's Satan trying to make you listen, man. Just cut the camera on, brother. Cut the camera on. But sometimes you be mad tired, man.
Yeah.
You be mad tired, man. You might work 7 days a week. Sometimes you be mad tired. That happens. You gotta get it when you do it. You gotta do what you can. Most times on your heart.
Rest.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest your body, wake up, and now you fresh.
Man,
You know?
and mind you, you're only tired when you're doing a video.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
You say, no, man. Yo, me just go to sleep. Then after that, you know, you up. You ain't even tired no more.
Yeah, turn on Call of Duty and shit. You up. It's crazy. 5
brother.
hours.
This is Galatians chapter 2, verse 21. I do not frustrate the grace of the Most High, for righteousness come by the law.
Frustrate means making it none effect. Basically what it means. Right? Disregarding it, right?
The grace of the Most High, for if righteousness come by the law, then Hamashiach is dead in vain.
So you frustrate the grace of the Most High if you is saying that righteousness come by the law. Because we're not justified by the works of the law, we're justified by grace through faith in Yahushua. So by seeking righteousness through the works of the law, you're frustrating the grace. You're making the grace of the Most High of none effect. Therefore, disregarding the death of Yahushua on the cross. You had people that was doing that back then. They were seeking justified by the righteousness of the law, disregarding the grace given unto us by the death of Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? And people that was doing it even now. God's pushing the Lord, 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 the Lord. That God's just doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Remember that one guy that pushed the law? And now he just separated himself from Israel? Remember, you remember the big head nigga with the long hair? You know, the Nazarite? The pecker. You know? The pecker, yeah, the pecker. The Pegasus. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that never last, man. When you come into this truth, man, just be yourself, bro. Stop trying to be somebody that you're not. You know, that sounds cliche, but that will take you a long way in this truth, man. Be humble, man. Be yourself, bro. You ain't on top of the world because you got so knowledge, man. The greater the heart, the more hope.
Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 19:24. He that has small understanding and feareth the Most High is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresses the law of the Most High.
Look at Nate. A brother that just came into the truth 12 days ago and fearing Yahweh Shem Yahshai is greater than Nate, man. Because Nate is transgressing the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahshai because he's teaching lies. Now the latest thing is I watched the Apostle video. He said, when the Lord said, "My name is in him," you see, Shai, it's in you. That's not what it's talking about, dude. It's talking about the authority, man. You know, and then all the other shit that he done, man. I'll be here all day talking about the shit that he done fucked up on, man. It's all about being humble, man. You're never too great to talk to a brother. You know, rap with a brother. Hey, brother can attest, man. What's up, bro? Y'all want to hit me up, we gonna talk. You know, what the fuck? Come on, man. And you got guys that come into this thing because they want to fill their ego, you know, so they work their way up the ranks, you know, just to be a fucking tyrant, man. You've had guys in the camp that were like that. All right? But guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahshai done weeded all the niggas out. Okay? Well, y'all sorry, bro?
I got some. John 14.
Matter of fact, maybe that what I saw. John 13. Read this first. Real quick.
John 12, verse 43. I started 42. Nevertheless, amongst the chief rulers also many believed on him. But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High.
Man. You got guys, they just love that, man. You know, and you can see guys like Tazari, you know, guys when they start getting a bigger amount of views, you know,
when he was on that No Jump podcast, what he said, you know, I was already established before, you know, all of this shit. All he was doing is kissing his own fucking ass, bro. Because they love what? The praise of men.
Trying to find that scripture where it say they love the people that waved at them. You know what I'm talking about?
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. They love the flaws of men. I can't get the words right, but I know exactly what.
Just type what you know and then at the end, like, yo, what's that scripture? These men, John 13. Yeah, when Yahushua wiped the disciples' feet, you know, that's a great example of humility, man. You know, and we're what? Servants of Yahushua. The servant's not greater than his Lord. What was the Lord trying to teach us in that scripture, man? To be each other's servants, man. Be there for each other, man. You're not too fucking great, you know, to help a brother out. You're not too great to do something in a servitude way for a brother, man. All right? You're never too great to do that, bro. Any of you got an older brother or younger brother, you'll do anything for that man. Whatever he needs to help, man, you gonna do it for him. You got that? John 13, right? Yeah, read that.
This is St. John 13, verse 3. Yahushua, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands.
Yeah, and the Heavenly Father gave everything into Yahushua's hands. In Corinthians, I believe, 15, it said Yahweh put everything in subject unto him except himself. Mm-hmm. So with all that greatness, what do you think Yahushua would be, you know, Mr. Big, you know what I'm saying? No, he would come out with no prideful spirit like that. He came humble. Go ahead.
It says, and that he was come from Yahweh or from the Most High and went to the Most High. He riseth from supper and laid aside his garments and took a towel and girded himself. After that, he poured water into his basin and began to wash the disciples' feet.
Come on, man. That's humility, bro. Yeah. You know, he's the second greatest entity in all of existence. Sitting at the right hand of the greatest entity in existence. And this is what he did. That's called humility, bro. And that's what you do with that. And I always say, man, you know, power should not be given to a man that desires it, man. Yeah. You know? Power should be given to a man that desires peace. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is Proverbs 15, verse 33. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility.
There you go, man. And Yahushua showed a great example of that. Go ahead, read on, bro.
St. John 13 and 4, he riseth from supper and laid aside his garments and took a towel and girded himself. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded.
This is Yahushua, bro. You know, so how are you supposed to be amongst brethren? Reading that scripture. Right? How are you supposed to be amongst brethren? And he showed us the law, man. He showed us everything. How to orchestrate ourselves in this truth, man. You know, a lot, like I said earlier, a lot of guys, they get the rank and they get the big-headedness come with the rank.
Mention that dude Pegasus.
Oh, yeah, I definitely did mention that nigga, man.
That's why he's in the shadow realm right now. Yugi boy. Remember you said that? Yugi boy. That's the reason why his ass is in the position he in now. Yeah. He got all of them subscribers and all of them followers, and his head got big. Yeah. Bigger than it really already was, literally. His head got big. And he thought he was the shit. And the Most High humbled him greatly, man.
That's right.
Greatly, man.
The Most High humiliated him in front of all of Israel.
You know the worst part about it is him and the whole pagan situation? Like, that's how man humbles a woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? By penetrating. So like the Most High put that out, reversed it on him.
Yeah. And we know you did it, nigga.
Exactly, you did it, man.
You did it, nigga.
And even if you didn't do it, you still did it.
You did it.
Well, Whack 100 was like, well, what was the whole thing about? He was like, nah, you know, it's just an idea of doing it. It's not that I actually did it. That was his defense.
Yeah. So if you have the idea of doing it, you're a fucking faggot. Ain't no man that keeps the law 100% like you claim it. Not a priest. A priest. Should be thinking some shit like some foul shit like that, man. You know? You you might as well go join the fucking Israeli soldiers, man. They out there raping Palestinian men.
Verse 6. St. John 13:6. Then cometh he.
Hey, don't record us, man.
Fuck that
Hey,
bitch.
hey, get your fucking slutty ass out of here, man.
St. John 13:6. Then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter saith unto him, Lord, doest thou wash my feet? Yahushua answered and said unto him, What I do thou knowest not now,
You don't understand. Now exactly what I'm doing. Right?
but thou shalt know hereafter.
Somebody get John 15:3. Chapter 13, right? Yeah, check that out.
It says, Peter saith unto him, Thou shalt never wash my feet. Yahushua answered him, If I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me.
Peter, if I wash your feet, Peter, listen, man, because he ain't want the Lord to do it. Because you know the Lord is above him. Greater than him. Don't wash my feet, Lord. No. You above me. You should never have to wash my feet. He said, listen, if I don't do this, you don't got no power with me. So this is a symbol of those who were with Yahushua, who were following Yahushua. Of a true believer. Go ahead.
Simon Peter saith unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head.
He said, all right, Lord, you wash my hands and my head too. So why you at it? That's the case. But he didn't really understand, right?
Yahushua saith to him, He that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet.
Which was customary for people like to wash their feet in the ancient world before like having supper. Because you know they walk around with sandals,
Yeah.
that was customary. So read that part we got to read.
St. John chapter 13, verse 10. Yahushua saith to him, He that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet.
So he that is cleansed need not but to wash his feet. Obviously washing your feet because those customary, but also you're cleansed. Once you're cleansed spiritually. So you really don't need to just wash your feet physically. Right?
But is clean every whit.
You're clean everywhere. You're completely clean. Why? 15:3. John.
Yep. John 15:3. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you.
So they were already cleansed, purified, clean through the word that Yahushua has spoken unto them that purified them spiritually. So they're already taking part in the Yahushua's ministry. They're already taking part in the ministry of Yahushua. So you were cleansed. You were believer. You justified through your faith. So the only thing that needs to be washed is your feet. Physically, because you're already cleansed spiritually. Washed spiritually. Washed in the water by the word. With that is complete.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When you read down in that scripture, what did he do next? He said, I therefore no more call you servants, but friends. He started calling disciples his friends, man.
There's more to that?
It says, And ye are clean, but not all. For keep going.
Yeah, it's about Judas Iscariot. Go ahead.
For he knew for he knew who should betray him. Therefore said he, Ye are not all clean.
So he said, you're not all clean. So because he knew who was going to betray him, showing you that it was more than just a physical cleansing. It was something spiritual. So all of them wasn't clean. And that was Judas Iscariot.
And that goes back to what you were speaking about. You know, every brother shall ugly supplant.
Yeah.
Not every brother is a brother.
It's true.
You know, for you to betray the Lord, man, you gotta be a low-life piece of shit, man. You gotta be the scum of the fucking earth, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Wherever you are in the spirit, man, hey, you gonna have your head down like you know how the ostrich sticks his fucking neck in the dirt? You gonna have your head down in the kingdom, bro. Like, that's a terrible lot, man.
Right,
He felt so bad, he killed himself after.
At least he had a little bit of
Yeah,
integrity.
integrity.
You know what I'm saying? Stupid. He tried to force the Lord's hand. That's why he did it. Because he thought the Lord, you know, would just take the rumors down right then and there. But he didn't understand prophecy, man.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of guys come in this truth. You think America gonna be destroyed tomorrow?
Yeah.
You don't understand prophecy, man. All Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word go forth out of my mouth. It shall not come back unto me void. That's the prophecies, man. They go out in order. Things have to happen for certain things to happen. All right? The MOTB ain't gonna happen, you know, before World War III. You know? I'm sorry, it is gonna happen before. You know, Basically what I'm saying, certain prophecy ain't gonna happen before certain prophecies, man.
That's how we go.
You know?
Shit ain't gonna happen more.
There you go.
More stuff gotta happen.
More things gotta happen, man. You know? Everything is still business as fucking usual right now. You know?
Right.
People gonna be starving out here, bro. This war is gonna cause the next phase of the next prophecies to come in, man. You know? But we'll see how Yahweh Shem Yahshua plays it out.
Yep.
That's all we gotta do, just wait and see. Hey, that's what you say, what? I set me up as a watchman. Whoever read 13, 14.
St. John 13, and get to the point on 14. St. John 13 and verse 14. If I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet.
So guess what? We gotta be humble with each other. Yeah, again.
St. John 13 verse 14. If I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet.
So if Yahweh Shah humbled himself to do that to men who are lower than him, how much more are we to do that for each other?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And people in the world don't move like that. The churches don't move like that. The churches is a song and a dance. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And then now it's just spirits all riled up. The fucking collection plate pop up. Remember how you was a kid, you play Mortal Kombat and do pop up Toasty out of nowhere? That's how they come through with the collection plate. Toasty. You know what I'm saying? You're like, where the hell that come from? Pop out of nowhere. And then when you see a spirit is all riled up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's decided now. Yeah, y'all. Like the Tim Reed, like the church I used to go to, they had their own envelopes, man. They had a pink envelope with the church logo on it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you giving them your money. You know what I'm saying?
I seen a video the other day. Pastor said he want to see everybody's tax return. He want to see everybody's W-2s and shit. I'm like, yo, man, if I was in that church, man, I'm probably gonna fuck that nigga up, man. They think that shit simple. God damn, they required to report their income. Wow, bro.
See that?
I mean, he ain't surprising because he was charging $400 a garment for every Passover.
Oh yeah, for Passover.
Yeah.
And we got a guy inside of that organization that confirmed this. One of his members, one of their members, guy I work with, he's one of the IUIC. I bring it out all the time. He confirmed.
Damn, bro. When's the last time Pastor Hall said, hey, brother, you need a $500 garment to come to the Passover?
Yeah, garment, brother. You don't talk like that over there.
New one every year, man. The new one every year?
You gotta get a new one every year.
What?
When you say we got a guy, he don't mean we got a guy that's got a spine.
Yeah.
It's actually a guy that he just happened to be a co-worker and part of it. And I guess when we had garments made, the brother who just know how to make garments just made garments. That was it. You might have to spend your money for material.
That's it, yeah.
You might give him a little something. Maybe he ain't working or whatever. Maybe he is working. You know, he might ask for a little something. You know, it might take a couple days to make it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that.
You go, you get the stuff, whatever. How much money you spend on garment, the materials. You might throw the brother, $20, whatever. $30, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Reasonable for that brother. In them churches, it's all a soul and a dance. The church is really just a social club, really.
Yeah.
The church is just really a black social club. You know, niggas turn everything into the club. Yo, it's the club, y'all. Oh, church, yo, oh. You know, people say stop. Oh, whoa. That's what church is. You want a revolution? They don't want a revolution. Kurt Franklin gonna come out to heaven. You know what I'm saying? They think when the Lord come back, Kurt Franklin gonna be like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Remember that shit came out like in 98, 99 or some shit like that? Or whatever the fuck came out? That fucking nigga, Kurt Franklin, man. I know a nigga that look like him, man. Hey.
This is Micah chapter 3, verse 11. It says, the heads thereof judge for reward.
They judge for reward. They only in it for a paycheck, man. They judge just to get money. They judge just to get money. Man,
And the priests thereof teach for hire.
there you go. It's all about money, man. With these people. That's whether you're going to the Israelite or whether you're in the actual churches. It's all about making a dollar with these people, man. Man,
And the prophets thereof divine for money.
it's all about money. Man.
Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us?
But then they'll lean upon the Lord and say, oh, the Lord is among us. They're going to make it smith the Lord is there support. The Lord is actually on their side. We're doing this for God. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this to glorify the Most High. It's that time.
So with that, want to get.
It says none evil could come upon us.
That's right. So with that, we want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, honor to the elders and to the events. So he takes you, Akim out there. We almost out of here. Until next time. Shalom.